We're going on a little early this evening. And that's Jolie, man, throwing a few fireballs over to Brogan Schmidt. Just to kind of get warmed up here. You can see the Lady Cats over in right field. We're going to get started a little early. I may be having some connectivity problems. And well, it looks like I had a little problem there. Well, we'll see what happens. We're gonna let it roll, and this is about as if it goes on and off, I apologize, but we get intermittent coverage here from DeWitt County and Yorktown, with Yorktown Kitty Cats taking on or hosting our Skidmore-Tynan Lady Cats, and you can see them over at a distance. I brought you a little bit of coverage.
Stop saying that already.
From the junior varsity, 12-8 Yorktown taking that one in JV action, but here we are with varsity. Again, I'm doing a little bit of testing, but I'm also trying to cover some information here with you out there. Let's back up just a little bit to April the 8th, just this past Tuesday. Awadulce 20, Yorktown 1. Of course, the game that we brought to you was Woodsboro 7, Skidmore-Tynan 5, Refugio 5, Kennedy 7. That was a big game there. Pettis at Port Aransas, I should say, was canceled. In baseball, Woodsboro 3, Kennedy 18, Awadulce 1, Port Aransas 11. Port Aransas undefeated in baseball in District 30 2A. Refugio 17, Skidmore-Tynan 0. Pettis 13, Yorktown 9, and that was from April the 8th. That was on Tuesday. So as we move forward to today, April 11, 2025, let's not only go through the standings, but let's talk about the matchups for tonight here, starting with softball. Awadulce 6-5 will be taken on at Refugio 5-6. Woodsboro 11-0 at Port Aransas 4-6. Skidmore-Tynan right here in Yorktown 8-3 at Yorktown 2-9. Kennedy 6-5 at Pettis, still winless in softball. As we go over to stay in District 30 2A, but let's talk a little baseball. Refugio 6-3 at Woodsboro 4-5. The Highway 77 rivalry. Skidmore-Tynan winless 0-8. We'll be heading over to Port Aransas 9-0. So 0-8 taking on 9-0. But on any given night, any given day, who knows what might happen. And we've got that action over at ST Bobcat Nation with my partner Ray Ramirez. So if you'd like to catch that, that's on at 7. Of course, right now you just saw, or you saw a blip of the junior varsity, and now we bring you varsity Lady Cat softball. Kennedy 7-2 at Pettis 2-7. Yorktown 1-7 will be at Awadulce 6-3. Those are your baseball lineups for tonight, April 11th, 2025. And I think that about covers it. And we're going to leave it here for just a little bit. And I'm hoping my internet will hang in there. And of course, the coaches meeting at half court. I'm joking. I know what I'm talking about. Meeting over at the home plate. We'll zoom out just a little bit. Once again, this is ST Lady Cat Nation. Thank you for joining us. 8-3, taking on 2-9. Battle of the Cats. Kitty Cats hosting the Lady Cats. Lady Cats coming off a close one. 7-5 at home against the number 1 ranked Woodsboro Lady Eagles. So looking to bounce back here. Just looking up the road, the regular season about to end next Tuesday, our Lady Cats will be hosting Kennedy. And Kennedy, the only other team that's beaten Skidmore-Tynan in district. Woodsboro, of course, taking both games at home and on the road, and the other one was Kennedy. Kennedy comes into Skidmore-Tynan on Tuesday for a rematch there. And Kennedy has slumped a little bit since. Looking back at the roster, I'm 6-5 now, but at that time they were up there, right there next to Skidmore-Tynan and Refugio. But now there's been a little bit of a gap there between Woodsboro and Skidmore-Tynan, and Skidmore-Tynan in sole possession of second place. And then next Thursday, not Friday, Thursday will end the regular season. The Lady Cat softball will in Awadulce. And Awadulce put up a fight too in Skidmore, so that'll be an exciting one to watch as well. So getting ready for the playoffs are the Skidmore-Tynan Lady Cats. And I know I hate obstruction. I hate netting or fence, but this is where we're going to be right here. You get a little close-up of Jolie Mann. Of course, Skidmore-Tynan will bat first, as the visiting team always does. Brogan Schmidt right there, always the leadoff, and always right behind is Jolie Mann. Let's go get them, girls. With that, I can say, here come the Lady Cats. Again, 8-3, taking on 2-9. We got the green light going, so everything looks good. Again, as I mentioned, we're here at ST Lady Cat Nation at 7 o'clock in Port Aransas. The Bobcats taking on the Port Aransas Marlins. Bobcats trying to get on the winning side, but here we go. We're going to lead off here, top of the first inning. Brogan Schmidt also excels in golf, so I always feel like I have to talk kind of like a golf analyst, because Brogan has been doing very well on the golf side. So here we go. It's Brogan Schmidt to the plate. We'll get the Kitty Cats and that one is sent over to second, and a bobble. We're going to keep it safe right there. She'll take second. Brogan Schmidt on an errant throw. And that quickly, Skidmore-Tynan. I'm zoomed all the way out because I don't know what kind of blur. On deck, Sydney Swinney. Jolie Mann to the plate. That's a little bit out of here, as Bob Euchre would say, just a little outside. You saw a little bit of JV softball earlier. It was 12-8 Yorktown, 2-0, and Brogan Schmidt on second. Again, swinging Sydney Swinney on deck.
Right here, Jolie, get her in.
Man and Swinney, along with Rodriguez, have put this one out of the park several times this season. And every time Mann or Swinney goes up, they're looking to put it out of here. And there goes Jolie Mann to first on a walk, and to the plate is Sydney Swinney. And on deck, Mia Brezenio coming in just a moment. Nobody out, 2 runners on. Again, I'll try to get the numbers. I didn't have all the numbers for the Kitty Cats, but Lady Cats are pretty well known. And this is tapped out too. It's gonna take a few extra bases. Here comes Brogan Schmidt to third, and on home comes Emma Koenig, who was the courtesy runner, and Jolie Mann over to second. Mia Brezenio to the plate that quickly. 2-0. Skidmore-Tynan. Alexis Flores on deck. Mia Brezenio, 0-1 the count, nobody out. Sydney Swinney on second. Koenig coming in on her first run, rather Brogan Schmidt, and then Emma Koenig. One and two is the count, according to the board. Nobody out. Flip it the other way, it was 3-1. The board showed 1 and 2. Now it's 3-1 in favor of the batter. That'll put Mia Brezenio on first. Alexis Flores will go to the plate. Runners on first and second. Swinney on second. Brezenio on first. Flores to the plate. And Haley Rodriguez on deck. Haley Rodriguez known to put this one out of the park. Power hitters Haley Rodriguez, Sydney Swinney, and Jolie Mann. Swings a little low at that one, so that quickly 0-2. Brezenio on first, Swinney on second, 2-0. Top of the first. And a tapper over to first. And that will bring the first out for Skidmore-Tynan. Runners smartly, if that's a word, smartly stay on base. Haley Rodriguez. Ali Hernandez on deck. And normally you don't take third here unless it's a wild pitch. Get number 10 is the pitcher. Kaylor Carragher is on the mound for the Kitty Cats. That goes back. So I see 1-1 on the board. 1 out, 2 runners on. Two and 1 the count to Haley Rodriguez again. Ali Hernandez on deck. Here at ST Lady Cat Nation. 3-1, so 1 ball away for Carragher to load the bases for Ali Hernandez. And that's exactly what happens. Bases loaded. Haley Rodriguez takes first. And now with the bases loaded, Ali Hernandez. On deck, Chloe Franco. Bases loaded, 1 out, 2 runners in already. That was Brogan Schmidt and the courtesy runner, Emma Koenig. Strike called on Ali Hernandez, 0-1, 1 out. Bases loaded, Swinney on third, Brezenio on second. Haley Rodriguez on first. 1-1 the count, 1 out. Thank you for joining ST Lady Cat Nation. My name is Amador Ramirez here in Yorktown, Texas, in DeWitt County. And it's a foul ball, tap to the left side. Ali playing most of the time second. Sometimes we'll go over to third base.
Watch it. Good job, Ali.
2-1. 2-1 the count, 1 out. Bases loaded for the Lady Cats. Strike called. 2-2 the count. Carragher on the mound. It's a little low, so full count, 3-2. Bases loaded, 1 out on the little pop up there to first base. And that'll send Ellie Hernandez to first. In comes a runner, Sydney Swinney, bringing in the third run for the Lady Cats. To the plate, Chloe Franco. Jenna Vasquez on deck. Bases loaded, 3-0 already for the Lady Cats here in Yorktown against the Kitty Cats, DeWitt County. And that's a foul ball. Coach Gonzalez, straighten it out, straighten it out. I know I'm probably repeating a lot of things that you guys can already hear, but 3-0 right now. Skidmore-Tynan 8-3, taking on the 2-9 Yorktown Kitty Cats. And that one goes back into the net. So Carragher up on the batter, and when you get 1 and 2 on a batter, you want to take advantage of it, especially with the bases loaded and with the team like Skidmore-Tynan. And she's staying alive is Chloe Franco, doing good. She's working at this at bat. Once again, Jenna Vasquez, number 11, on deck. And 2-2. Jenna Vasquez, the one who likes to slide. Likes to slide home, slide to second, wherever she can. And she's on deck. And a hit out to left center. And it's dropped. Here comes 1 run. Mia Brezeño. 4-0. Skidmore-Tynan. Jenna Vasquez. To the plate. Inside, Carragher on the mound. That was way high. 2-0 the count. 1 out. Bases are loaded. Brogan Schmidt, top of the order, already back to the plate. And there's a tapper to left center. And an out. And here comes a tag, and everybody back. Smart running, Haley Rodriguez for the 5th run, and a good hit to bring in the 5th run for Skidmore-Tynan. Top of the order, Brogan Schmidt and Jolie Mann on deck. Anytime you see the order flip once, you know your bats are working. Runners on first and second. Haley Rodriguez heads up on the tag, bringing in the 5th run. Chloe Franco on first. And Ellie Hernandez over on second. That's going to be a foul over to the left side. And probably need some insurance on the. And that goes, and it's going to get past third base. Here comes Ellie Hernandez, and it's going to be safe. And over to third goes Chloe Franco, and Brogan Schmidt over to second. My apologies, I put in too many numbers. We're at 6-0. Jolie Mann to the plate with.
Go, Jolie, let's go 6. Get it.
With 2 runners on, and Sydney Swinney on deck.
here, Jolie. Run.
And foul.
Come on.
So runners will go back. Chloe Franco
Jolie, battle right here. Let's go, Jolie. Battle right here.
back
Let's go.
to third, and I don't know if it's a courtesy runner over on second. If it's Kylie Kinney, I believe, or Olivia
Take it. Good.
Kinney. Nobody goes. It's stopped.
Hey, right here, 6. Get a rip.
Looks like Olivia Kinney, number 1.
Because I don't want to block all of you.
Oh, that's okay. I'll get around you, Sydney. And a wild pitch, and everyone stays put.
Hey, right here, Jolie. Right here, 6. Right here, 6. Get a rip. Let's go.
We got the field coach right here,
Chloe did not unlock her wheels yet.
swinging Sydney Swinney, the coach on the field, coaching up her players right here nicely.
Good, Jolie. Win it, Jolie. Right here. Let's go.
Jolie, man, looking for just the right ball so she can place it out in left center is normally where she places it, and that's going to be a foul ball. I was wondering if he's going to call that. That one spun on the line there. Staying alive is Jolie, man. Chloe Franco back.
Hey, keep battling, Jolie.
It does look like Olivia Swinney, number 1. If I'm wrong, I'll correct it when she rounds the corner.
Good.
And that'll bring Sydney Swinney to the plate. Jolie, man, to first with Coach Duran.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Bases are loaded.
Sit right here.
Via Brazzenio on deck, round 2. And McKinney will courtesy run for Jolie, man. Here's swinging Sydney Swinney. And something's going to give. It's going to be a close one. Out called Chloe Franco. And that is going to take us to the bottom of the first. Skidmore-Tynan putting up half a dozen here in the top of the first, 6-0.
I think we need to get a very late though. I know. I was like so late. I was like, am I just lying? All right, here we go. Defense on 3. 1, 2, 3. Defense.
And let's see if we can get everybody out as they move on out there. Of course, we've got Brogan Schmidt is behind the plate catching for the pitcher, Jolie, man. You got third base, Haley Rodriguez over at first, Sydney Swinney. At second is Ali Hernandez. At short is Mia Brazzenio. And we'll find out in a little bit. We got Chloe Franco, Jenna Vasquez, and Alexis Flores in the outfield. And they'll take their place in just a moment. I don't have the exact order. I don't have the order at all for Yorktown, but I will learn it as we progress here in the bottom of the first. Again, in the top of the first, Skidmore-Tynan putting up 6 runs. So doing a great job with the bats. No, sir. Enjoy.
Watch out.
I believe we've got number 6, Lorelei Gowans. I know these two teams. I'm a little familiar with the names. They met in the first round, if you will, of district in Skidmore-Tynan. Coach Courtney Clark and assistant Michael Blosky for the Kitty Cats. So batting first, Lorelei Gowans. Jolie, man, let's see what she puts out over the plate today. Smoking hot pitches. So Gowans, and I know I repeat myself over and over, but if you're going to throw pitches, wild pitches, you do it when there's no runners on.
Charlie, get over here.
Lorelei Cowens. Strike call, 1-1.
Hey, right here, Jolie. And it's go one. Out of shoot.
I'm kind of behind a telephone pole,
Right here, Jolie.
so it's blocking the sun a little bit. So we're kind of... And this is Sydney Swinney for the outnumber one.
Go, sis.
Sydney Swinney,
There we go, one down. I should be like,
one down. Schmidt barks out to the team, one out.
hey, keep it up,
And then gets a number on the player, and I will get that as soon as she turns around.
Good, Jolie.
And numbers...
And he's go one. Back flat right here.
And then I missed something. I thought Laura Lee Gallons was the first batter. We'll come the next time around, but Gallons is the second. She was on deck, and I apologize. We'll get that player on the next one.
Nice.
Strike called.
Jolie, win it. Hey, right here, Jolie, win it.
Again, a little obstruction here, but I can't control that with the... Did they go?
Blue, did she go?
Good check on that swing for Gallons. And this is out to foul ball out to right field. And Miss Slider is sliding. Almost had that one. That's a little bit of an obstruction here. But there's always going to be some bit of an obstruction. So nice effort by Jenna Vasquez out there. Got a little grass stains we're going to have to wash up there on the uniform.
Win it, Jolie.
And that goes right over to Sydney Swinney. She'll play that one all by herself. Sydney Swinney playing this game all by herself here in the bottom of the first. Of course, you got to have the pitcher and the catcher out there, but so far it's been positions 1, 2, and 3. And that's what you want. And this is out to... And it's caught! Jenna Vasquez for the third out. With that left hand extended, Jenna Vasquez. 1, 2, 3. Nicely done by the Lady Cats. Beautifully left side, left arm. Good job by the Skidmore-Tynan Lady Cats. Playing some good field play. That will take us to the top of the second here in DeWitt County in Yorktown, Texas. ST, Lady Cat Nation. Let's go to 2 now. Take a look again, in case you're just joining us here at ST Lady Cat Nation. We're going to go down some stats and some information as we progress here into the top of the second inning. Again, last week's, or rather Tuesday's results, Awadulce 20-1 over Yorktown. Woodsboro, Skidmore-Tynan 7-5. Close game. Woodsboro number 1 in the state, taking that one by a couple of runs. Refugio 5, Kennedy 7. That was a big win for Kennedy. Pettis at Port Aransas was canceled. On the baseball side, Woodsboro 3, Kennedy 18, Awadulce 1, Port Aransas 11. They're undefeated, are the Marlins. Refugio 17, Skidmore-Tynan still yet to get on the win column, and Pettis 13, Yorktown 9. So some 32A scores from Tuesday night. At the plate will be Sydney Swinney, and on deck, Mia Brezenio. Start the top of the second inning here in Yorktown. Starting to become a pretty night, starting to get a little cooler. I'm blocking myself behind an electric pole. Actually, it's lights, a light pole here. It's got electric in it, I guess you could call it that. Here's Sydney Swinney. Swinging Sydney Swinney. Ball. We'll look at the softball schedule for tonight as well for 32A. And she kicks it out to left center, and this is going to be at least a double, stand-up double for Sydney Swinney to the plate. Mia Brezenio, and on deck, Alexis Flores, number 2 for Skidmore-Tynan. Strike called, 0-1. Sydney Swinney coaches on defense, and she's talking on offense, always coaching out there for the team. Carragher again on the mound, and I don't have numbers on the front for Yorktown, so it takes a little bit longer for me to get their numbers. I like the numbers on the front and on the back. And this is a tapper to first, and right there, number 3, and that helps a little bit. For the first out is Sydney Kruger, first base. Alexis Flores to the plate with Haley Rodriguez on deck. And a little bunt placed nicely, and that's going to move, and it's safe. And here comes Swinney to put up the 7th run, and to second goes Alexis Flores. 7-0, Skidmore-Tynan, Haley Rodriguez to the plate with Ali Hernandez on deck.
Go, Haley.
Good job. One down.
Oh, good stop by the catcher. So Carragher on the mound and Kruger on first, getting the first out for Yorktown. So quickly 2-0. Rodriguez up on the pitcher. 1 out. Flores on second. 3-0. Outside. And I missed a ball, I guess, but that's 4 balls. Haley Rodriguez to first. Alexis Flores on second. Ali Hernandez to the plate on deck. Chloe Franco. We'll look at the softball and baseball lineups for tonight. This game started at 6. And over to left. It's going to drop. In comes Alexis Flores. Haley Rodriguez to second. Single to Ali Hernandez. And here comes Alexis Flores with the 8th run. Chloe Franco to the plate. And Jenna Vasquez with that nice left-handed catch in the outfield earlier, preventing a possible hit, maybe runs. Keeping it clean, 8-0 is Skidmore-Tynan here in the top of the second inning. Chloe Franco, and it's gonna, good effort there by good effort by 23, Adriana Hernandez.
Different 9.
Chloe Franco. 0-2 the count. So behind the pitcher Carragher is Franco. That's high. Runners at first and second. Haley Rodriguez on second. Ali Hernandez on first. And a swing and a miss, and that's out number 2. So, with 2 runners on, here's Jenna Vasquez trying to put up a few more runs. Six were put up in the first inning. Brogan Schmidt on deck. That'll be her 3rd time around. And that's a little high. 2-0, 2 outs, 2 on. And that's going to send runners to second and third. Hernandez to second. Haley Rodriguez to third, making it easier for Jenna Vasquez. She likes that line. That line drive over third would come in real handy right now. 3-0. And she looked that one right. And that's exactly what batters do. You got one that you can give away.
All right, Jenna. Nothing high.
3-1.
Yes.
And she'll take first, and the bases are loaded for Brogan Schmidt. Right here.
What? Don't get out. Good idea. Thanks, Cindy. I'll try. Do you want this bat? I'm gonna get it. Dad.
8-0. So 2 runs thus far here in the top of the second. 6 in the first. 8-0 Skidmore-Tynan. Brogan Schmidt with the bases loaded. The catcher had to remove her armor. I call it the armor. Oh, and she's going to take first. And guess what's going to happen, folks? That scenario, and maybe 2 scenarios. Here comes Haley Rodriguez with the 9th run.
Go, Jolie!
Jolie, man, with the bases loaded. Courtesy runner is Olivia Kinney. Kylie Kinney, I should say. Number 3.
Right here, Jolie! Good eye!
And they're not going to walk her. If you walk her, you're going to bring in another run. But do you give up 1 run? But then you got swinging Sydney Swinney on deck. When you do that,
Good eye!
2-0 the count. She can afford to look for a good one here because she's got Swinney on deck. In case she doesn't, in case they walk her.
Take
Oh,
that!
she wanted that one. Little hesitation, but
Coach Rand.
and that one
Heads up.
goes.
Oh, the car. Woo. Oh, you got 2.
2 for 1. That's a grand slam.
Right here, Jolie, get her in!
A little ping pong with the vehicles in the back. 9-0 is the score. Bases loaded.
Good eye. Hey, your head, Jolie, your head.
3-1.
Oh, no.
Is it full?
Good.
And it's a walk, so that's going to bring in another run. Jolie Mann will go to first. Comes Ali Hernandez for the 10th run. And the courtesy runner will be Emma Koenig. And now Sydney Swinney's got the bases loaded with 2 outs. Mia Brezenio on deck. And that gets by, and we're going to get at least 2 runs. And it's going to be close at third. 2 runs come in. Jenna Vasquez and Kylie Kinney. We're at a dozen. And that is a stand-up double for Sydney Swinney, putting Emma Koenig, Mia Brezenio to the plate. On deck, Alexis Flores. Maybe I missed a run. I don't know. I'm going to leave it at 12. I thought that was a 12th run. 2 came in, but well, I'll adjust it in a little bit in between innings. If it doesn't change, that's the official score. Back into the net. Lady Cats, a good team on 2 out. They're a good 2-out team. You get 2 outs and they don't stop them. They take advantage of every opportunity there is. There it is. It's 12. I was right. It's a dozen. Here we are in the top of the second. Runners on second and third. You got Sydney Swinney on second, and the courtesy runner Kylie Kinney on third. And this goes over to shortstop, and the third out for the Kitty Cats. And that will take us to the bottom of the second. Skidmore-Tynan putting up 6 more. 6 in the first, 6 in the second. Half a dozen each time, and you can't. Nothing wrong with that. 12-0. All right, looking at the today's matchups. As we look at today's matchups in softball, I would see 6-5 at Refugio, 5-6. That is probably the biggest of the matchups tonight. Woodsboro 11-0 at Port Aransas, 4-6. Skidmore-Tynan right here 8-3 at Yorktown, 2-9, and Kennedy 6-5 at Pettis. The Lady Eagles still winless, and hope the best for them to get themselves a win or two before this season ends. On the baseball side in District 32A, Refugio 6-3 at Woodsboro, 4-5. The Highway 77 rivalry. Skidmore-Tynan 0-8. The Bobcats still trying to get on the winning column at Port Aransas, who has yet to lose, 9-0 in district. Kennedy 7-2 at Pettis, 2-7, and Yorktown Wildcats at the Awadulce Longhorns, 6-3. So best to everybody out there, and also safe travels as you travel throughout South Texas. Bottom of the second. And again, my apologies. I did not see the number behind me. So I will, as soon as the swing is made, I'll see a number. And also ponytails sometimes get in my way. But you don't have numbers in the front, so. Oh, it's Adrina Hernandez, third baseman, who made an effort there on that fly ball, or the foul ball, but a little bit out of her reach was Adrina Hernandez. Strike called. It really helps when the fans call out names, especially if I don't have them in the right order. Strike called. And a foul ball down the right side. We do have Alexis Flores out at center. Good catch earlier in right field by Jenna Vasquez, and then out at left field is Chloe Franco. And got it. Gonna have to throw it over for the out, and this time no problem. Hernandez is out. Maya Luna to the plate for and 2 to Luna. Lady Cats. Oh, and 3, and that's 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Taylor Carragher, the pitcher. Yeah! Swing and a miss. Sydney Swinney coaching from first. And one goes a little high, just a little high on the pitch from Jolie, man.
Right here, Joel, you got a kid.
2 innings of small ball, if you will. There hasn't been any out of the
Joel, you got it.
park home runs or
You got it.
2-1's the count.
Win it. And you go one. How did you do? That's now. Let's go. Right here, Jolie, win it. Yeah!
2-2 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. There's Carragher. And and it was a good effort by Brogan Schmidt. Good hustle. And that stays 2-2.
You almost got it.
You're already falling. You should have knee slide. Your favorite slide.
Right here, Jolie. Right here, Jolie, win it. Yeah!
And that is the
There you go.
third out here to end the second inning.
You're like doing.
Like, do y'all see my legs?
After 2 full innings, it's 12-0. Lady Cats.
She was not used like
We go to the third here in Yorktown.
her head was a little heavy. I was trying to get to my feet got stuck.
Get some more here. Get some more. 3, 1, 2, 3.
Get some more. Okay, let's go right here, girls. Let's go.
She told me to ask. Don't be mad at me. You hit it, so really good. I wasn't trying to die. My legs.
Looking ahead for the Lady Cats. Got 2 more regular season games next Tuesday. Kind of a rematch from the game in Kennedy with the Leopards. Kennedy comes into town next Tuesday to take on the Skidmore-Tynan Lady Cats in Skidmore. And then the regular season finale, because these Lady Cats are going to the playoffs, will be in Awadulce. And Awadulce put up a fight in Skidmore before. It was the Lightning game. That game was Awadulce 2-0, and they went up 3-0, and then the Lady Cats came back with 13 unanswered to win that one. So it was close for a little while, and then for whatever reason the Lightning woke up the Lady Cats, and it was 13 straight, 13-1 after the Lightning delay. Amaya Luna will be on the mound for the Kitty Cats. And I'm getting such a glare from my side. I apologize if I don't even know if I have the right zoom on right now. I do. I'm as zoomed out as I can be, so y'all can see the entire field. That's going to move the pitcher Carragher, I believe, over to first. We'll see in just a little bit.
Thanks.
But nonetheless, we start the top of the third with Alexis Flores and Haley Rodriguez on deck. Maya Luna on the mound, and the lefty up to the plate. Tapper to the left, foul ball. Trying to get the pitcher and the 1-1 on the scoreboard, so nobody out, nobody on. And this is going to go right past shortstop, and it'll be a single, and she'll retreat. And we'll keep it right there. Haley Rodriguez to the plate with Alexis Flores. And a swing and a miss. We've got Ali Hernandez. Save call. And this was a slide on Lex Flores. Lexi Flores over, sliding to second, safe. Pulling a Jenna Vasquez who loves to slide. Here's Haley Rodriguez. Nobody out, runner on second. And an 0-2 start. So Luna up on the batter. Staying alive, foul ball. And strike three. That'll be the first out here in the top of the third. And Ali Hernandez to the plate with Chloe Franco to the on-deck circle. Two and the count. One out. Kylie Kinney on deck.
Good job, Lex.
And the runner, Alexis Flores, goes to third. I don't have a number 11, and that's the number on the catcher. Maybe I didn't see it right. Strike. 2-1. One out, one runner on third. And Ali Hernandez and at the plate, Alexis Flores on third. Kylie Kinney on deck. Through four balls, Ali Hernandez gets over to first base. Runners at the corners, and now Kylie Kinney, number 3, with Jenna Vasquez on deck. Swing and a miss. Kylie Kinney. One out. Skidmore-Tynan with 6 runs in the top of the first, 6 runs in the top of the second, and we are now in the top of the third. Yorktown with yet to score, and quickly Luna up on the batter, 0-2. And strike call. 2 down. Jenna Vasquez. Brogan Schmidt will come to the on-deck circle. Could stop preventing a third base score. A third to home score there by the catcher. A good prevention there. Strike call, 1-1. 1-1, 2 outs. Runner on third. Top of the third inning. Two and 1 the count. Skidmore-Tynan looking to go 9-3. And she puts it out at center, and it's caught there for the Kitty Cats to end the top of the third. We go to the bottom of the third, and no run scored here for the first time. So 12-0 is where it remains.
Defense on 3, 1, 2, 3. Defense.
And I don't know if my friends Brenda and Frank Mann, a.k.a. Pancho Hombre, are watching from Castroville, but if you are, good evening, my friends. And I'll just say thank you right here. Thank you. And if you are listening right now or watching, cool thing, you're not only listening or watching, but please feel free to drop in a line. I will not see it, but my device is being occupied, and I try to bring the bare minimum. And this is pretty much it. A bag with a few things, cables and battery pack and a phone and a tripod and a tablet, an old-fashioned tablet, clipboard, I should say, clipboard. You say tablet nowadays, it's electronic, right? So here we go. Here come the kitty cats here to lead off the bottom of the third. I'll let you know in just a second who that is. One swing from a Jolie man pitch, and I find out the back of the jersey. Number 1. Claire Person, number 1, whose mom helped me a lot back in Skidmore with some of the names, so I thank her. And it wasn't Person, it wasn't Person, it was Person. And if y'all are from Yorktown, welcome to ST Lady Cat Nation. This is the best spot I could get. And it's a tapper over to Ali Hernandez. It gets to Person with a single. Flores retrieves it over to Brezenio, so a good single with nobody out.
Hey, right here, Jolie. Keep it. You're good.
Swing and a miss.
Hey, Turner, to the one. Out here, 23. Go.
Swing and a miss. Brogan Schmidt trying to keep now I'm bragging on myself. Person honest on first. Claire Person. And a swing and a miss. And down goes Alana Guzman. One out, runner on, Person. Paige DeLeon, number 7.
Hey, but we're going one.
And I believe the blue behind the plate called it a strike.
Audie's 23 on it, but we're going one.
Paige DeLeon, number 7. Number 1, Claire Person at first. That's low. 2-1. 1 out. 1 runner on. Bottom of the third. Skidmore-Tynan, a dozen. We're gonna keep it high, and so a rare 3-1. Let's see what Jolie does here. Strike called. Always a good challenge for Jolie, man. Down 3-1, and she comes back with a strike. Strike call. 2 down.
Good job, Brogan.
I hear Riley, so that's Riley Kruger, number 12. Riley Kruger, number 12. With Claire Person on first. High on that one. You got Brezenio over at short, and Ellie Hernandez on second in the event that Claire Person tries to steal with 2 outs. And that's a foul ball. And that'll go into the cornfield. Actually, there's no corn there. It's coastal. Actually, the catcher. If that is Riley Kruger, that's 11. And that is the catcher. Had 12 on the I had 12 on the roster. And a tapper over to short. Mia Brezenio. And that is the 3rd out and the end of the 3rd inning. No run scored for the Kitty Cats. Skidmore-Tynan up 12-0 as we move to the 4th. Haven't hit the magic number yet. So let's go to the 4th inning here in Yorktown in DeWitt County. Again, looking ahead, Skidmore-Tynan looking to go 9-3 and looking to go 11-3 to end the season, but we've got next week still to go. Kennedy comes into town on Tuesday, and on Thursday, not a Friday, Thursday, Skidmore-Tynan travels to Awadulce to take on the Lady Horns. Kennedy, the only loss other than the Woodsboro Lady Eagles, the only district loss, and they played one heck of a game in Kennedy, did the Leopards, but Skidmore-Tynan looking to avenge that one. Awadulce played them tough right up until the lightning hit, lightning delay. After that, Skidmore-Tynan with 13 unanswered runs. Amaya Luna on the mound here to start the 4th inning. And at the top of the order, Brogan Schmidt. At least I think it'll be Brogan Schmidt. Yeah, Brogan Schmidt to the plate. And on deck will be Olivia Kinney. Here at ST Lady Cat Nation, thank you for joining us. It's kind of been small ball tonight. Nobody really putting it out of the park. Brogan Schmidt leading off the top of the 4th. And that goes to short, and the throw to first is safe. Dropped it.
There you go,
Carragher. So Brogan Schmidt will run there with Coach Duran. Olivia Kinney to the plate. Sydney Swinney on deck circle.
Good eye. Let's go, Olivia.
Riley Kruger, the catcher, has done a great job behind the plate, avoiding a lot of wild pitches. And Amaya Luna, the pitcher. And a little tapper back to Luna, over to first, and out at first, all the way to third goes Brogan Schmidt. So, good little 2-base sacrifice. Sydney Swinney to the plate with 1 out. Brogan Schmidt on third. Mia Bresenio on deck. And here comes Sydney Swinney with a runner on third, Brogan Schmidt. May have had a little bit of a lag there, but we appear to be back. I tried every little spot. Oh, we're going over to second. I missed that. But here comes Brogan Schmidt for the 13th run here in the top of the fourth inning. So bases are empty now for Sydney Swinney and one out. And it goes over to third, and it may not get there in time.
Nice.
Safe. Good stop by Adriana Hernandez, but it popped up and hit her. And still making the throw, so hopefully she's okay there. Throw over to Carrier, not in time. Mia Bresenio with Sydney Swinney at first. Bless you. Outside, as you heard from the umpire. Alexis Flores on the on-deck circle. And that is a foul ball. It was on the line, yeah. Then it spun inside. You kind of see two lines there. But it is the inside line that's worn from all the tread.
Go, Mia.
Mia Bresenio. Slightly different angle. The sun is... and this goes to center. It will drop.
Yeah, get there, Sid.
Safe. So Swinney safe on second. Mia Bresenio single. Alexis Flores to the plate with Haley Rodriguez on deck. One out. Top of the fourth, and Skidmore-Tynan has put in one run. At least I thought there was a run. It's 13, right? Okay, thank you. I saw 12 over there. I was like, I got to go by that one. And over to left center. And it's going to be a run, and Swinney will bring it in. Bresenio to second. Alexis Flores to first. So 14 there's. That's Swinney there with the 14th run. Haley Rodriguez now to the plate with one out. Ali Hernandez on deck. And this will go back into, boom. I'm glad I didn't park my 1982 Mercedes behind the backstop. So that should be a strike, not a ball.
Okay, you got it.
We'll just let it play through here. It's Haley Rodriguez.
Yes, she did.
Strike. So that's 2, 1 and 2. 0 and 2. 0 and 2. One out. Runners on first and second for Haley Rodriguez. She's due up for a big one here. Next time she's due up for a big one. Ali Hernandez with two out. One run has come in. Yorktown really stiffening up here toward the third and fourth, only allowing one run. It was the first two innings where Skidmore-Tynan kind of poured it on with 6 and 6.
Here we go, Allie. Nice hit.
Up to the shortstop and out. Number 3. And that ends the 4th inning. And we'll go to the top of the 5th here. 14-0. Skidmore-Tynan. Coach was maybe hoping one more on that one, but not quite. 14. They need to put 14 on the scoreboard over there, but I'm pretty sure it's 14. The run came in. So Skidmore-Tynan with 6 in the first, 6 in the second.
1, 2, 3.
Didn't score in the third, and they put up. Actually, we're at the bottom of the 4th. My bad here. I'm gonna have to change that again. We did not go. I'm pretending, or I'm thinking this is a home game, and it's not a home game. We go to the bottom of the 4th. My apologies. We'll flip that back up to 4. Yeah, I like the numbers on the front and the back. It really does help. But that's okay. It just takes me a little longer to introduce or address the batter. Like to look at some of the reserves out there. Dana Sanchez, Jacob Salinas, Emma Koenig is pinch runner, Olivia Kinney, Kylie Kinney, but they've actually had a part in today's game. Actually, all of them have had a part in the varsity game. A little extra action for the JV back in Pettis a couple of games back. But here we go. We move to the bottom of the 4th. It is 14-0. I don't know. I'll have to go with that number, but if that run, I take it back. That run did not come in. My apologies there too. We'll bring it back to 13. The last time I had put a number up, it did not. It didn't match up with the scoreboard. So, Yorktown fans, my apologies on that. And if I'm right, it's okay. I'll put it back. If I was right in the first place, that'll be the first time I was ever right. But we can easily put it back. And that goes to short and Bresenio and safe. Doing a good job getting to first. Was got to turn around a little bit. We'll get the number a little bit on the first base. And this is going to go way over in left center. So that was Gowans on the single, and now on the double, make it a triple, is Sydney Kruger. So Gowans and Kruger with some 1-2 punch there, bringing it 13-1. So crossing was Lorelei Gowans and Sydney Kruger, number 1 on third.
Make a play here. Let's go.
Nobody out. Sydney Kruger putting this one out at left center and took 3 bases. Took the third base because they decided to try to get Gowans, but they did not. That went into the net.
Keep your head down on it. Don't pull it off.
Again, Kruger on third. Gowans with the first run for Yorktown. And Adriana Hernandez, third baseman, trying to get a piece of this one and put it over the fence. to cut this lead. And that one is Hernandez will go back to the plate. And back to third is Kruger. Gowans takes a little break after the run. So all of that starting with a hustle play at first. And that one goes into the net. So Yorktown, the Kitty Cats, on the board. And she taps it out too. It's over the head of Flores. In comes Kruger. Hernandez will stand up double. So they're getting a little bit of piece of that ball here in the bottom of the fourth, or the Kitty Cats.
Hey, here we go. Move the ball.
So Adriana Hernandez on second. And the pitcher, Amaya Luna, at the plate. Each one of the outfielders has had a ball hit their direction. Strike call. Maya Luna, the pitcher, at the plate. Swing and a miss. One down here in the bottom of the fourth. Adriana Hernandez on second. Kaylor Carragher now on first to the plate. And a quick 0-1 on the tip foul. 13-2 is the score. I put a run in and it was an out.
Hey, keep it in front. Keep it in front.
It was a pop-up out to end the inning. Carragher with a change up there. That one fooled her a little bit. So quickly we got an 0-2 with one out. Kaylor Carragher. Staying alive is Carragher. The scoreboard isn't necessarily changing like it should. So I will probably just kind of let it play through, or I will call it myself. But we do have 2 strikes. And this is going to be Swidney. Out of view, foul ball. Good effort by Swidney. Kaylor Carragher staying alive there against the Jolie man pitches, with Adriana Hernandez on second for Yorktown. Hernandez thought about it, and the ball bounced back a little too quickly. When you get that good bounce back,
I gotta get my body in front of that ball. Don't reach for it. Move your body.
Carragher with a 1-2 count. And that's going over to save.
Yeah.
That's out. So they call it out. I'm not the officiating crew here, y'all. So 2 down.
Okay, Joe, let's go.
So good sacrifice for Carragher, putting Adriana Hernandez out to third. 13-2 here in the bottom of the fourth. That one hits the net, and that would have come in right at me. But the net was in the way. I would have caught that for the third out. Foul ball. So quickly,
Hey, you got 2. Okay, stay close. Hey, let's go one. Contact one.
quickly 0-2 the count.
Nobody.
Adriana Hernandez will stay put.
Hey, right here, Jolie. Right here, Jolie. We got one more.
Claire Person. I was looking for Claire Person. Strike 3. That ends the 4th inning. But a little bit of work put in by the Kitty Cats of Yorktown. 2 runs come in. It is 13-2. We go to the 5th here in Yorktown and DeWitt County. The 2-9 Kitty Cats hosting the 8-3 Skidmore-Tynan Lady Cats. Let's go to the 5th. So we go to the top of the 5th. Leading off will be Chloe Franco for the Lady Cats of Skidmore-Tynan. I had to plug my life source in. This one took me through 4 full innings and a little bit of bonus coverage with the junior varsity. I apologize, I couldn't bring the entire game. My time restraints and distance restraints. But here we are in the top of the 5th. Chloe Franco with Jenna Vasquez on deck to lead this one off. Straight. On the mound again, Alana. Make that Amaya Luna. Carriger, who started it on the mound, is at first base now. And that's over to third, Hernandez, and it gets by. And Chloe Franco will take second. And you get on base however you can. That was an errant throw from third to first, but Chloe Franco doing a good job. Good running by Chloe Franco. Jenna Vasquez now with Brogan Schmidt to the on-deck circle. Strike called. Oh, and 1. 1-1. A little high on that one. Turning out to be a beautiful evening. Not as cool as it was in the Woodsboro game, or as gusty. And that goes right back to Luna, and it's dropped at first. In comes Chloe Franco. And to second goes.
Let's go, girls, right here.
It's a little error on the play, allows both of the runners, Chloe Franco and now Jenna Vasquez, to stay on base and nobody out. I guess I was right, because it's 15-2 now all of a sudden on the board. So I got to go with the scoreboard, and I thought thought they had put a little too many, not enough runs, but they've got 15. So I'm going back to the original way I had it set, folks. It's 15-2 now, where I had it at 13 and they had it at 12. Or I had it at 14, they had it at 13. So Jenna Vasquez on second, Brogan Schmidt at the plate, Olivia Kinney on deck. Jenna Vasquez loves to slide. She admitted it. She just loves to slide. Strike call, 2-1.
Brogan, now you see it.
2-1. We're in the top of the 5th inning here in Yorktown and DeWitt County. Inside. That's good running by Jenna Vasquez in the event of a wild pitch or an errant throw. You can take third pretty quick because she's already almost a fourth of the way there. Almost escapes. That's the 4th ball. So Brogan Schmidt will take. She'll take first. Jenna Vasquez on second. And Olivia Kinney to the plate.
Go, Olivia, get her in.
Nobody out. And they're going on a double steal and sliding, as I mentioned. She loves to slide. She admitted she loves sliding head first and to second.
Hey, right here, Olivia, right here. One, get her in.
I think we had a Brogan Schmidt. I'm sorry. Brogan Schmidt on second. Here's Olivia Kinney.
Good eye.
So, and here comes Vasquez. She's going to slide. 2 slides in 1 trip.
Yeah, way to go, girl.
Jenna Vasquez, I got that one beautifully. Even got the dust effect. That's beautiful.
Hey, guys, Olivia, watch ball. You got a kid.
1-1.
Hey, right here, Olivia, you got a kid.
Brogan Schmidt's over on third.
Right here, you got it.
And 16, I got to give
Almost, you almost had it. Let's go.
the Jenna Vasquez bringing in the 16. So 16-2 right now. A 14-run differential.
Right here, Olivia, hit it hard, kid, hit it hard.
Coaching from Coach Gonzalez from third base.
Good eye. Hey, batter right here. Win it, Olivia. Win it, Olivia.
I believe it's 3-2. Full count. Nobody out. Pitch from Luna. And there goes a walk there for Olivia Kinney. She'll take first. And I know she likes to run. Swinging, Sydney Swinney to the plate. With Mia Brezenio on deck. And that gets away, and it's going to be, it'll be just a regular. Just walk casually across home plate, 17-2. You got that 15-point differential now. That scoreboard is not keeping up with me, and there we go. They got it. Swinney looking for one here. It's time for her. Olivia Kinney on second. That's high. 3-0 the count. You can bet if she gets a good one here, she's going to want to send this one to Goliad County. I don't know what county's next that direction, but that's a little high. So to first goes Sydney Swinney. Olivia Kinney on second, and Mia Brezenio to the plate. Alexis Flores on the on-deck circle. Two and the count. Nobody out. Runners on first and second for Mia Bresenio. And she's going to bring something in left field. Here comes Olivia Kinney. To third goes Swinney, and to second on a stand-up double, Mia Bresenio.
Oh wait, this is not right.
Alexis Flores, the lefty. I keep saying the lefty. I don't think y'all need to know that. I don't say the so-and-so the righty, but
Go Lex.
Alexis Flores and Haley Rodriguez on deck. They're setting you up, Haley, for a grand slam right here, okay?
Oh, girl.
18-2. Top of the fifth.
Okay, you got it.
I'm starting to see my side of the screen better. Hopefully you guys have had it the entire time.
Guys, here we go.
See what we got. 2-1. Or 1-1. Guess I see 1-1, so we'll go with 1-1 for Alexis Flores. And she's going to tap this one to the center. And here comes one run. Swinney. It's a single. Swinney and Bresenio come in for runs number 19 and run number 20. So, one runner on. Alexis Flores. Haley Rodriguez to the plate. A good stop by Kruger. Just a beautiful night. Turning into a beautiful night. No lightning like we had with Awadulce in Skidmore. A little bit of a gust in the Woodsboro game, but 7-5. Closely fought battle there between Skidmore-Tynan and Woodsboro.
That'll be yours, K-Rod. Let's go. Good eye, good eye.
I think I'm hearing H-Rod is her. It's a good name for Haley Rodriguez. Strike called. See what we got.
Haley.
3-1 is the count. Nobody out. As the fourth ball, Haley Rodriguez will take first, and Alexis Flores heads to second. Allie Hernandez, number 7, to the plate. Chloe Franco to the on-deck circle.
Oh wait, what am I doing? Jenna, get back there.
Everybody's anxious to bat. Jenna Vasquez coming also. You can double back, Chloe. And that's going to be a double advance, if you will, over to second and third. We'll go Haley Rodriguez on second, and Alexis Flores over on third. Allie Hernandez. Nobody out. She's got it right where she wants them. Put a little more padding here for the bottom of the fifth. Strike called. 1-1.
You got a picture of it. Now you got it. You got this. You're all right.
And that one is going to right field. It drops. In will come Alexis Flores, and to third goes Haley Rodriguez. Chloe Franco to the plate.
All right, Chloe, keep it going. Let's go.
And Allie Hernandez there with a single. Swing and a miss for Chloe Franco. 1-1. A 19-point cushion. Skidmore-Tynan just needs to play a little defense. Strike call.
Brogan.
Nobody out. So Skidmore-Tynan is still an opportunity to put a little more cushion here.
Yeah, I know.
Ali Hernandez on first. And this one's going to get by shortstop. Here comes Haley Rodriguez home. Runners on first and second, and nobody out.
Bring one in.
It was Haley Rodriguez
All right, James.
with the 22nd run. Jenna Vasquez to the plate. 22-2.
Way to watch. Gotta be your kick. Come on. A lot of twos on the scoreboard. Let's go.
22-2. And a 1-1 at number 1-1, Jenna Vasquez. Oh, I called a strike on that one. And Brogan Schmidt on deck. And we'll bat because there's nobody out. Unless there's a triple play, Brogan, right? You're going to bat unless there's a triple play. Two and one the count to Jenna Vasquez.
All right, that's enough.
Yeah. You got Ali Hernandez on second and Chloe Franco on first.
Yeah, she's even tired. Shoot.
2-1 the count. And this is hit to center. It looked like it may drop. And there go the runners, safe on second. Everybody is safe. Jenna Vasquez on a single, and now bases loaded for Brogan Schmidt. Nobody out. Olivia Kinney will come to the on-deck circle. It's a batter's dream right here where nobody out. Your bases are loaded. And you got a 22-20 lead. 22-2 lead. 22-2. This is where you dream of a grand slam. Olivia Kinney on deck. Thank you for joining ST Lady Cat Nation. I know we've got another game going on right now in Port Aransas at ST Bobcat Nation.
There you go.
And there it
Nice
slips
shot.
through shortstop.
Go, Jenna.
And one run will come in and the bases will remain loaded. In comes Ali Hernandez. Getting right through second and shortstop. Ali Hernandez putting up number 23. Here's Olivia Kinney. Strike called. See if we get everybody there. We got Chloe Franco on third. And I can tell that's Jenna Vasquez because of the dust on her uniform. And Brogan Schmidt on first.
Good eye.
Way to watch. Way to watch.
And swing in, Sydney Swinney. Another opportunity maybe for a grand slam coming up. That one
Straighten it,
goes
Olivia.
back.
Straighten it. You got a kid?
Olivia
Right
Kinney.
here, Olivia. Hey, right here, one. Right here, one. Get a hit. Get a hit.
1 and 2 is the count.
Be yours, though.
Strike called. And now here's an opportunity.
Good try, kid.
Sydney Swinney to the plate with the bases loaded. Sydney Swinney. Swinging Sydney Swinney.
You got it, Sid?
Watch. Way to watch.
Mia Bresenio on deck.
Only pitch your ball.
That's too high, so she wants it. An opportunity you have when you're a home run slugger and you get an opportunity like this. You want a good pitch. She's waiting for one. And that one skips about 3 feet before the plate. So 3-0. She's going to swing at this one if it's close. It wasn't close. So here comes Chloe Franco with the run. Bases loaded. Sweeney gets in. Gets to first. Mia Brezenia with an opportunity to pad this up a little bit here with the grand slam. And it's a little too high. If it's not in the area, you're not going to even attempt it. But every batter's dream right now.
That's not yours.
1-1. All right, you ready now? You ready, Mia? What you gotta do? Let's go.
That's appeared a little high, and Sydney Sweeney saw it a little high, and that one 1-2. Alexis Flood is on. Alexis, gotta give her a nickname, a lefty. Oh, strikeout. Good effort by always getting on base. Mia Brezenia, seldom does she strike out. And Alexis Flores, base is loaded. And that goes right back to Luna, and out at first. One will not come in. That is the third out. So we leave it right there, and we go to the bottom of the fifth. Skidmore-Tynan, 24-2. Pretty good little padding. They just got to hold it under 7. Under 8, I should say. No, under 7. I'll get the math right on this.
All right, here we go. Defense on 3, 1, 2,
7 or less. You got to hold 7 runs or less here in the bottom of the 5th inning here in Yorktown, Texas, DeWitt County. They put on quite a show today. Have the Skidmore-Tynan Lady Cats, and here come the Kitty Cats, bottom of the 5th, to see if they can get at least 8 runs. 8 runs. Which can happen. You can see some of the reserves, backups, if you will. Jake and Salinas over there. Dana Sanchez. Of course, Olivia Kinney and Kylie Kinney are in action today. Jake and Salinas is, I may have already mentioned her name. You also have Jolie Mann out there. So in relief now we've got number 1, Olivia Kinney. Olivia Kinney will be trying to end this and rely on her arm.
All right, Lady Cats, let's show some defense here. Let's
Here
go.
come the Lady Cats on defense.
Get it out your front hip. See the sun.
It's turned out to be a beautiful evening. Beautiful evening.
There you go, just like that.
Oh, a good throw over to Mia Brezenia.
Hey, nobody on, nobody out. It's the one.
This is where I dropped the ball. I should have at least taken a snapshot of the lineup. I have to wait till the batters turn around before I can identify the Kitty Cats. Inside.
Stay close to your body. Hey,
Olivia Kinney now in relief.
outside.
Hands down, play defense, girls. Hey, give her some to her, Olivia. Give her some to her. You got it. All right, kid, you're good. You got it.
Sweeney yelling out, give her something to hit.
Hey, you're good, Olivia.
Because they can, you got some backup behind you. We can make the play.